Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the Grease Chain Podcast with your host Josh.
And Jenny, an enthusiast hangout.
Today we have a lot to talk about. As of this recording, today is Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. And we have a lot of stuff to talk about today, don't we, Jenny?
We really do. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's happened within the past week or so.
Yeah, so about last week, we recorded an episode and the audio, I lost it. That's 100% my fault. But yeah, so today Kings Island released the official POV of Snoopy Soapbox Racers, and I believe it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. They had a few announcements. They said the official opening of Camp Snoopy will open next Friday, and I think that's perfect because a lot of people are out of school. It's a holiday weekend. You can't get anything better than that. So what a good way to end the summer or sorry, not the summer, end the school year and start the summer. Um, but yeah, and then Jenny, you can talk about something else that they announced.
Yeah, I actually just saw the other day, I think that was yesterday, that they had announced that they're
Yeah.
doing a food and wine festival, which honestly sounds really fun to me, especially because I love going to Disney and going to Epcot to do their food and wine festival. So I don't know what this is going to be like, but I'm very excited to see what they end up doing with it.
Yeah, and me, I don't drink wine. I will taste it. I guess I assume I don't know if it's gonna be like a tasting card. So I almost wonder if it's gonna be like, okay, there'll be like three tiers. You can have a food tasting card or a wine tasting card, or the highest one will be both.
Yeah, I'm
I
kind of
almost
wondering.
wonder. Yeah,
Well,
but
remember
this
when they
little
did the food tasting cards for, I think it was the Halloween thing, like tricks and.
yeah, they also did one. They always do one for Grand Carnival.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder, but this you're mixing wine and drinks into this, so I assume you'll have a tasting card for the alcohol too. But I don't know; it's gonna be hard telling. Um, but yeah, so they released last week that Tower Gardens will be closed. So I mean that section of the park. I mean, I guess it's a good section to have this in. I mean, it's shaded. It's just not that big though. I mean, it is kind of it's nice because it is like kind of separate from the park.
Yeah.
It's kind of its own little hideaway. If you must say, but yeah, it's a filler for June since they don't really have anything going on besides a few shows.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm excited
but yeah,
for it though because so my mom is not into roller coasters and going to theme parks, but she really likes going to festivals like that. So she really
okay.
likes to go to Epcot and go to the different festivals. So this will give me a reason to take her to Kings Island. And I think she's only been there maybe once before, so
Okay.
it'll be kind of
I
cool.
wonder where they got the name from.
Yeah, I wonder where.
As soon as I heard that, the first thing I thought was Epcot.
Yep.
Epcot. Epcot.
Well, when you and I were talking about it earlier, I accidentally said Epcot.
Yeah, you're like the Epcot food and wine and
Yeah.
food and wine, whatever it's called. Um, but yeah, I mean it's something we'll cover it over on FYE coasters for those of you listening. But yeah, so let's talk about the big picture right now. About this weekend is the Ace Spring Conference at Kings Island. I won't be there. I know a lot of my friends that'll be there. Jenny, you aren't going, are you?
I'm not. I'm an ACE member, but I just couldn't do that weekend because I'm going to be with my parents this coming
Okay.
weekend in Akron. So unfortunately, it was just a bad weekend for me. And then I don't know. I just wasn't really sure if I wanted to do an event that long too because it's multiple days and I don't know. I mean, I do have friends
No,
going
yeah,
though.
I don't blame you one bit. But yeah, I will not be attending. I don't know. I just feel I don't know. It's coaster stock, but it's not coaster stock.
Yeah, it's probably gonna feel similar just because it's multiple days, but at the same time,
Yeah,
it's still not. Nothing can replace coaster stock.
no. But yeah, so leading into that, I almost wonder if they are gonna have Snoopy Soapbox Racers open. If I was an Ace member, that would be a perfect way to, be or just be like, hey, thanks for attending this event. Yeah, you guys get to be some of the first riders.
I could see
Um,
that. That would be
yeah,
honestly a
kind of
great
like a hey,
idea.
surprise. Even
Yeah.
though I know they had the itinerary out, but I never saw they didn't have nothing about Camp Snoopy on there.
Yeah, I don't think I saw anything either.
So that's this coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be at the park Saturday morning for a little bit. I got some video I need to record, so I'll spend about open till about lunchtime ish on there. We're up there, just getting some stuff and some updates and riding some coasters. But yeah, so that's this weekend. And let me see here. I don't have anything else going on this weekend. You're pretty much not doing nothing this weekend, are you?
Yeah, I'm just going to go spend the weekend with my parents because I didn't
Right.
spend
No
Mother's
parks
Day
this
with my
weekend.
mom last weekend.
Right.
So I got to make up for it. Yeah, no parks this weekend.
Hey, I don't blame you there. So yeah, that's the Kings Island news. We got Food and Wine Festival, we got Camp Snoopy opening, we got the official POV, and we got the A Spring Conference happening. So a lot going on there. And then I believe I forget the date. June something is when the some of the shows start at Kings Island.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
seeing that, but I can't remember the date off the top of my head either.
Yeah, I could bring it up if I really wanted to, but yeah. So let's talk about something that everyone is talking about right now in the coaster community, and fortunately, you and I have both wrote it. We are talking about Top Thrill 2.
Yes.
So if you guys listened to our last episode, we talked about our reactions. Was that our first or second? I forget. I don't know, but it was one of our episodes. We talked about our reactions with Top Thrill 2 and our thoughts on it. And then when was it? The 12th? Well, right? Was it the 12th? It was
I
Saturday,
think
right?
so.
They released in a statement saying that for the foreseeable future, Top Thrill 2 will unfortunately remain closed as Cedar Point and the ride's manufacturer will look into the ride. I personally, nobody knows, but the park did say it has to do with the trains. I
Yeah.
personally think everything's going around saying it's the wheels, the chassis. I have no idea. I mean, just think about it. Like, think how fast that thing's going
Yeah.
forward and backwards, especially backwards. Like,
Yeah, you
what
go
other
pretty
coaster do you know
fast.
that goes 101 miles per hour backwards?
Right.
Not only that, up a 400-foot spike. I mean, that's
Exactly.
crazy.
Well, and I'll give you my viewpoint right now. So I'm not even surprised that it's going to be closed because I was there. It's almost been 2 weeks since I was there last. And
Okay.
I was in a group with some friends and my boyfriend, and we went to Top Thrill 2 because some of the people in the group hadn't ridden it. So we got in
Okay.
line, and it took 3.5 hours to get on the ride because it broke down 7 times while we were waiting.
Jeez.
So I'm not even surprised that this is happening because, I mean, obviously, if it's going to break down 7 times in one day like that within 4 hours, that's really not good.
No, no. Um, but yeah, so I mean, if you're listening to this, hopefully you guys are aware of like what's going on, or like part of the community, the coaster community in some way, shape, or form. But the funniest thing is everyone knows like it's gonna be open, but the memes are so funny.
I know.
Um,
I've been laughing at
and
all of them.
I know they're all hilarious, and like I just obviously they're all just jokes. So
Yeah.
like I don't know,
People need to
people.
not take it so serious. I mean, they're
I know
jokes.
there's so many people that like. Okay, so obviously I run FYE, right?
Yeah.
So Adam made a meme, and that thing took off. It blew up. People were stealing it,
Mhm.
taking it as their own, but Adam made it. He just forgot to put the logo on it. It's all good though. But anyways, that thing has made its rounds all over
Yep, I
Facebook.
saw
And
it.
yeah, and then the one I found today was the picture of which it's the iconic scene in Jurassic Park where they're sitting down and he's like, "See, he doesn't care." It's like saying that people that what was it? People that planned a trip and they had to recancel or reschedule
Oh,
it. They're like,
yeah.
"See,
Yeah.
yeah." But we all know Cedar Point didn't just spend all that money. Not only on the ride but merchandise, advertising the whole new area just
Yes.
for it to sit there as a lawn ornament. I don't know, Jenny. Do you watch a lot of coaster YouTube videos or no?
I haven't really watched any in a while, I'll be honest. I just haven't really
Okay,
had
no,
time.
you're good. I was just curious if you ever watch El Toro Ryan.
No, I don't think I have.
No, okay. So he made a very good video. It was like 5 or 6 minutes long. I watched it last night actually. And when you get a chance, you should watch it. It's pretty good. But his statement, it's just like everyone else. Like, just give them time. This is the first time these lightning trains are being used like this. It's. I almost want to call it a prototype ride because it is
I mean, it
like.
is, basically.
Yeah, like these trains have never been used before. They're brand new trains. So not only Cedar Point, Zamperla, but like everybody is seeing like how the stress on the trains, the wheels, the chassis, everything is reacting, and people are getting so frustrated that but like just you gotta think of it from a safety point of view. Like I would rather it be closed for a couple months than have it be open and something tragic happen.
I 100% agree.
Yeah. So, but that leads me into what I want to talk to you about next. As of this recording, we are. Let's see, today is the 15th. We are exactly one, two, three. It's always the first Friday. Yeah, the first
Coastermania?
Friday in June. Yep. So Friday, June 7th,
Yes,
is Coastermania,
correct.
and they released the itinerary.
Yes, they
Um,
did.
Jenny, do you have that pulled up?
I do, actually.
Okay, if you kind of want to read over the itinerary
Yeah.
really quick, and then we can kind of talk about it.
So it looks like check-in is gonna start at 6:30 and go until 10, and you're gonna go to the Magnum Gate, which I wonder if that's gonna change based on the fact that Top Thrill 2 might probably won't be open. Um,
Yeah.
it says, well, now, okay, it says 6:30 to 10 check-in, and then ERT on Millennium starts at 7:30, goes till 9, and then they're supposed to have ERT on Magnum and Top Thrill 2 from 7:30 to 10. So my question is, if Top Thrill 2 isn't open, what are they going to open instead?
I guess I don't know. I mean, all their coasters are good. Steel, Millie, Maverick. I mean,
Well, they have
but if
Millennium
it's
open. Maybe they'll extend it to 10 since it's only till 9.
yeah,
And then they, from 9 to 10, Raptor and Valraven. And then 10 to 12, they're going to give you your souvenir pin and poster like they did last year. And then 10 to 5 is the cruise. So everyone gets their own time for that. and
Yeah,
then
I believe you as soon as you walk in,
yeah, they
that's
give you
they
like
give
the
you
little
your
ticket.
yeah.
And then 1 to 3, it looks like they're supposed to have a special access photo op in Top Thrill 2. So it says in the
That's right. In the
infield.
infield, I
Yeah.
think. Okay, yeah.
And
Now
then
that'd be pretty cool.
I think that would be awesome. So I hope that they would still do that even if the ride isn't open.
Yeah, because just getting underneath that and just looking straight up, it'd be like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
And then usually dinner is always at Lakeside Pavilion. It says 5:30 to 7. And
Yeah.
then they're supposed to have a Q&A after that from 7 to 8. Well, it says a conversation and Q&A about Top Thrill 2. Do you really think they're going to want to talk about it if it's closed?
I mean, I feel like Tony and whoever else will talk about it just because obviously like everyone's there for Top Thrill 2,
Yeah.
so like they can't just not talk about it. Hopefully, I mean that's 3 weeks. I mean, a lot can happen in 3 weeks.
Yeah. You
I
never know.
assume they're working around the clock to get this back open, and they do it safely and in a timely manner.
Yeah.
But again, if you're listening to this and you're going to Coastermania just for Top Thrill 2, don't get mad at the park. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not the park's fault. It's literally like it's safety.
Mhm.
Like look at Seal Vengeance when that thing first opened. Like that thing was down because of the stress on the wood, and they were replacing the wood all the time. And then they had the locker situation. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, yes, that happens to the coaster that was open for a couple weeks, and I don't know. Personally, I'm not mad. I got no reason to be mad. I know I got to ride it a couple times, but
Same.
that's not. Yeah, so I don't know.
I'm
I just
okay, but I mean,
yeah,
obviously I
people.
would love to ride it again, but
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it'll be open. I'm gonna say give it a month. Uh, End of June, maybe the beginning of July.
yeah,
I don't know.
maybe. I mean, I guess we'll just see what happens, but I'm sure they're like you said, I'm sure they're working on it.
Oh,
I mean,
definitely. Someone said, what was it? Was it a screenshot from the? I'm gonna. Oh, there's so many freaking groups on
I
Facebook.
know.
It was in one of the Cedar Point groups. Someone did post a screenshot of the webcam that the maintenance shed. The light was on all night last night, and there were people working there, so they're obviously working around the clock. So
Yeah, well, which is really good. Um,
yeah, so I don't know, but
so and then I'm gonna go back to the itinerary because we just got like
no,
totally
yeah,
sidetracked.
sorry, no,
No, you're
you
good.
are good.
uh,
It's what we do.
from 10 to 11, the ERT is going to be Wilderness Run, Woodstock Express, and Gemini. They always do Wilderness Run because it's if you're an enthusiast and you want to get that credit, you can't get it without having a kid with you, but they'll let you ride it during Coastermania without a kid, which is cool.
Yep, and I still never got my credit because the line was so long,
You
and they
have
were only doing.
kids.
I know, but Owen, when we went a few weeks ago, didn't want to ride it.
Oh,
So
well, you need to get
yeah,
him to
so
ride
that's
it
what
with
I
you.
had to deal with. But anyways, with the adults, they do every other row for some
Yeah,
reason.
so it makes it difficult because you gotta wait a while. I remember when they first did that, and I
Yeah.
had a group of friends with me, and then my brother, and we were all waiting together, and it took a really long time because my brother didn't have the credit, so we went over and waited. But yeah, it was it was fun just doing it as a group. Um,
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good.
and then the next ERT is 10:45. It says 10:45 ish to 12:30 a.m. and it's ERT on Steel Vengeance and Maverick. So what does 10:45 ish mean? Does the park
Maybe
close at
because
10
they
maybe?
have ERT is from 10 to 11,
Maybe the
so they're
park
kind of like,
closes at 10 and they're worried that the line isn't going to be gone by 10:45, so they're not 100% sure. You know what I mean with like the last
oh
people?
yeah,
I just
yeah,
thought about
that's
that
right.
cuz I could see that being a thing. Or they could have just put 11 because I feel like an hour would make sense.
10:45 ish.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I guess it's just they're just saying it that way just in case. But that'll be nice to have the night rides on Steel Vengeance again in Maverick.
Yeah,
Although, I love Millennium Force and I could always go for a night ride.
right.
But my thing is, with Coastermania being, what did we say, 3 weeks out?
Yeah, 3
They
weeks
still
from
haven't,
this week.
yeah, they still haven't put the tickets on sale yet. And they also
That's
haven't
right. They
announced how
haven't.
much they're going to cost.
Yeah, and the itinerary was released the other day. Is that we just went over? So I don't know. Like,
Right.
you know, I don't know. I'm not going this year. I got too many other things to do. Unfortunately, but
Yeah, it just
still gonna be a good year.
it
I
just
just have
says on
time.
sale soon on the website.
Yeah,
But I'm
I
planning to go to Coastermania.
you are okay. Well,
Yeah.
have fun. You can let us know about it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited just because I like to go not just for like the coasters. I like to go so I can see friends and just kind of catch up with people who I haven't really
Oh,
seen in a while.
definitely.
That's more so why I go than for the ERT and the actual event. I think,
Yeah, and like at the same time, you've ridden every coaster before, so it's not
yeah,
like, oh my god, I have to ride Steel Vengeance, or oh
yeah,
my goodness, like if you just want to ride it once and then what I'm
just
saying,
kind of
just
hang out.
chill. Yeah,
That's how I feel about it.
yeah. Now I will say when we went a couple years ago, it was fun. I had a good time. That was my first Coaster Mania. I'd say my favorite part was the cruise. The cruise around the
Yeah.
peninsula, just seeing Cedar Point from over there was actually pretty dang sweet. Um,
I thought you were going to say your favorite part was Hotel Breakers the night before.
yeah, we'll talk about that some other time.
For those of you who don't know, it's a long
Right.
story.
Yeah. No. But yeah, I don't do you have anything going on next weekend?
So next week I actually have a couple friends coming up here to go to Cedar Point with me. They live in Florida, and one of them has been to Cedar Point before. I think he's only been there once, and then the other friend has never been there before at all.
Oh
And
wow.
we're supposed to go on Wednesday. I'm actually taking the day off work on Wednesday so we can go up there, and they're staying with me in Columbus for a few days. So it'll be interesting to just kind of
Hang
experience the
out.
park with someone who's never been there before and then someone who's
And
only
that
been
is one
once.
of my favorite things. I know it's kind of weird, but like when one of your friends or family member have never been to a park and you just I love seeing people's reactions. Like I
Yes.
just yeah, especially if they actually ride the coasters
Yeah.
and
And
they're like, "Oh my goodness, that was like the best thing ever."
yeah, just seeing how they react to it. I think that's always really fun for me.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited for you. So you said that's next
That's gonna
Wednesday.
be on Wednesday next week. And then
Okay.
actually next weekend is Memorial Day weekend. So I am actually gonna be out of town for that as well. So
Okay.
my dad and I are gonna be going on a trip together. We're driving to Dorney Park to
Okay.
ride so we can get the credit for Iron Menace. Um, since we both have Cedar Fair passes, we figured we might as well stop there on the way because we're going to New Jersey where his brother lives, my uncle.
Okay,
So we're
okay.
going to go visit him, and then we're also gonna do Six Flags Great Adventure, which is out there. I haven't been there in a few years, so I'm still missing. What is it? Jersey Devil coaster? Yes.
I've never been to that park, so I'm missing a
Yeah.
whole
It's the RMC that they put in. I'm still
Jersey
missing.
Devil. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still missing that credit because I haven't been back in a few years. And then
Now, do you have a Six Flags pass?
I do actually have one of the gold memberships that they used to sell. They don't even sell those anymore, but I've had it
But they
for a
still
while.
honor them. Are you like
Yeah.
grandfathered in?
Yeah, you can just still pay monthly. I think my monthly payment is around $16 a month, but that also gets
What?
it
That
gets me
is
food too.
no way. That's actually pretty legit. That's
Yeah, their prices are pretty good on their passes. I'm
I
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
lie.
lie.
Yeah. So
Well,
we're
especially
doing
you get more discounts in Cedar Fair Park.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely do get a better discount with my pass than Cedar Fair. I think I get 25% off or
Oh
something,
wow.
maybe on merchandise. I can't remember. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, we're doing Six Flags, and then we're also going to go over to Wildwood, um, where they have Maury's Piers, which
Okay.
there's, I think, three different ones. I can't remember how many, but there's some credits there, and I've never been before, so I'll get some new credits over there. And then we're going to stop in Hershey on the way back, but I don't think we're going to do Hershey Park because we won't have time. We're just going to go to Chocolate World,
Okay.
just go buy chocolate and do the tour and get free chocolate.
Hey,
It's
there you
always a
go.
good time, right?
I have not been to Hershey Park since I was a little kid. Like we went there on vacation. This is
That's how
like
my
mid
parents
two
were with us.
thousands before I was even into coasters.
Okay. Well,
So
Hershey's what got me into coasters, so
it's been like 20 years since I've been there. Shows
you
you my
definitely need to
age,
go
Gene.
back because
Yeah, no,
they've
it's
got
only eight
some
hours.
they've got some really good coasters there. I mean,
Yeah,
one of my favorite coasters is, I think I mentioned this on the first podcast we did together, but Storm Runner is one of my favorites. And
yeah.
I mean, I'm an Intamin girl, so obviously I like that that's there. And then Fahrenheit, and yeah, it's a really good park. You definitely need to
Yeah, and
visit
I'm pretty
sometime.
sure I have those credits, but I don't remember.
Okay,
So when I count my credits, I forget if I count that park or not, to be honest with you. Which
you just
I'm
gotta
not
go
really
back.
like one of those, oh my goodness, I gotta ride every single roller coaster. I
Oh, I'm
it
that person.
you oh well
Do
we
you
can
want to
be
guess how many
friends then.
credits I have, Josh?
Is it over 500?
I'm not there yet.
Okay, I don't know, 417.
You're close. I have 430 right now.
Ooh, that's not bad.
So,
Can you
yeah.
guess how many I have?
I'm gonna I'm gonna guess 150.
No, I no, it's over 100, but not 150.
Okay. 120.
Like one, I gotta recount. It's like 123 or 125,
Okay.
I think.
So, okay.
I really don't know. I have a bad memory, but and I'm old.
It's all good.
Yeah, but no, it sounds like fun. So we'll be able to talk about. So we will. I mean, we typically record on Wednesdays. It just works out for us the last couple weeks. We did record an episode last week, but I lost audio, and then it was Thursday, Friday, the weekend. They got busy, so we just said screw it. But yeah, and I don't know. I don't have anything else. I mean, I'm excited for the rest of Camp Snoopy to open. I'm excited to see what this wine and food and wine festival is going to be about, and I'm actually looking forward to everyone's videos on the A's conference. I mean, I know I'm not
Yeah.
going to be there, and the only thing I haven't done on this that they're doing on this event is the sign shop. I really wish I
I
could do
think
the
that would
sign
be
shop,
cool. Yeah.
but I have done the Flight of Fear. I've done Inside That. That was my first coaster stock. That was back in God 2018.
I think that's when I was there too. I know I did the Flight of Fear tour and I thought that was really
Okay,
cool.
yeah, I got footage. Like people love that, and like I got some.
Yeah.
God, that's back when I had my iPhone 7, and actually the I know, right? The quality was pretty good back then. I got some good slow mo video and whatnot. And I had no issues, but yeah, I mean, I got nothing else. Everyone listening, we appreciate it. This is going in a good direction so far. I have no complaints. You have anything else, Jenny?
No, I'm just, just excited for the next couple weeks. And on the next episode, I'll have to tell you about my trip that's coming up. it's going to be the beginning of June, but I
Yeah,
won't go
so
into that today, but
you'll you'll be at Cedar Point next Wednesday, so we won't be able to record next Wednesday.
we could probably record on Thursday,
We
maybe.
could do Thursday, okay. So
Yeah.
we could do Thursday. So those of you listening, you're gonna have to wait another week. No. But yeah, no, seriously, we appreciate the listening. This is just something fun we can both talk about and share our love and passion for coasters and parks and the amusement industry and things like it. Maybe I don't know. I'm not a big zoo person. It'd be cool to go to a zoo. I okay. I've never been to the Columbus Zoo, so I do not have that credit. So
I
I could
actually don't have the credits there, and I live in Columbus.
okay, maybe we could do something like where we can meet up there one
Yeah,
day.
that would be fun.
Yeah. Um. But yeah. But yeah. I got nothing else. Thank you guys for listening,
Yeah, thank you
and
for
yeah,
listening.
yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
All right.
All right.